Hello everyone, I am Akash, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create this responsive web design. And here, as you can see, if I get this screen to a particular size, then all the navigation buttons are gone, and here we have another button, and here is a slide in and slide out menu. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can create this web design. And this is inspect elements. So as you can see here, if this website is opened on any smartphone, then it is going to cover the whole screen of that device. So this is the slide in and slide out menu. So in this video we are going to look at how we can create this kind of web UI. So let's get started. So here I have these required files. First is our index.html, then there is a main.js, the JavaScript file for the slide in and slide out animation, and then we have these three images. Then after we have a style.css file for the page styling. So first of all, let's take a look at this index.html file. So here we have all the required tags. So this tag is very important if you want to make the website responsive. And then after we have the title tag, and then here I have linked the CSS file. Then after I have created a header part using this header semantic element, and here I have the h3 heading. Then I have the navigation bar with three different navigation links, and I have specified all the classes for these elements. And then I have a button specified here. So in this button I have a on click attribute with this function, and we are going to use this function in the JavaScript for getting this menu slide in and slide out. So this first button is going to slide in the menu, and this second button is going to slide it out. So here for the slide in button I have specified this image, and for the slide out button I have specified this cancel image. Then after I have this span section. Now this is the section which will contain the properties for the menu that is going to slide in and slide out, and on that menu I have this cancel button created, and there I have this unordered list for the menu items. And next I have a section semantic tag. So here I have a main h2 heading text and the main image of the page. And then after I have specified the script tag where I have given the path for the main.js file. Okay, now so let's get started with style.css. So first of all we are going to start with body. So margin is going to be 0, then padding also 0, then the font family I'm going to set to this, then I'll set the background color to this, then the margin to auto and max width to 1920 pixels. Then after header, height is going to be 15 VH. Then header H3. So first of all here, margin top 20 pixels, then margin left 40 pixels, then font size 28 pixels. Now let's set the color to white and the float to left. Now I'm going to start the live reloading of this web page. Okay, so this is how it looks like right now. I'm going to get it this way. Okay, now next up, header dot main dash nav dash bar. Here float is going to be right, then margin top 30 pixels, then margin right 30 pixels as well. Okay, then after header, main nav bar li, display inline, margin left 15 pixels, then header, main nav bar li and a, text decoration none, color is going to be white, then font size 18 pixels, then header, main nav bar li and nth child n plus 2, a hover. So I have written this as I want to change the text color of the first two anchored links in this header section. So I want to change them to D1, D1, D1. So let's see. So as you can see, when I hover the mouse cursor, then the text color changes to this gray, and when I hover onto this sign up, then it doesn't change. So this nth child, what this does is it's going to just apply this hover property onto the first two anchor links. Okay, so moving on, we have header, main nav bar sign up. Here the background color is going to be this, then padding 12 pixels and 25 pixels, then border radius 10 pixels. So this is how it looks like now. Then header main nav bar dot sign up and hover. So background color. So let's check. Okay, so it's working. Then header btn dash open and dot menu. So I'm going to set the visibility to hidden. So those two buttons are hidden now. Then after section h2 and float is going to be right. Then margin top 200 pixels, then margin right 200 pixels as well. Then font size is going to be 55 pixels and color is going to be white. So the font color will be white. So this is what it looks like now. Then after section img, so this is for the this main image. So here I'm going to set the float to left, then margin top to 50 pixels, then margin left to 200 pixels. Then the width of this image is going to be 600 pixels and height is going to be auto. Okay, so this looks something like this now, and it's not yet finished. As you can see, it's not responsive. The elements are not getting aligned in the center and as we want. So let's do that now. Okay, so media, then max width 1550 pixels. So first of all we are going to set for the section. So section h2, then here the margin is margin right is going to be 80 pixels, and then section image margin left 80 pixels as well. Then media max width 1300 pixels. Now section margin top 20 pixels, then margin bottom 60 pixels. Then the text alignment is going to be center. Then section H2, here the float is going to be none. Then the margin is going to be 40 pixels and 0 pixels. Then the font size 40 pixels. Then for section img, float none here as well, and the width of this image is going to be 550 pixels. At media max width 720 pixels. Then header dot main nav bar. Okay, so here I'm going to set the visibility to hidden. So we have to hide these navigation buttons, and then I'm going to show the other navigation button. So here the header dot btn dash open, and the menu, and I'm going to set the visibility here to visible. Okay, let's check this. Okay, so as you can see, as soon as the screen size hits the 270 pixels, or it gets smaller than 270 pixels, then these navigation buttons are shown. Okay, so let's start the styling for these buttons. So header dot btn open, so I'm going to set the position to absolute. Then right is going to be 0, float is going to be right, then margin right is going to be 30 pixels, then margin top is going to be 20 pixels, then border is going to be none, then the background color is going to be transparent. Okay, so this is what the button looks like. Okay, next, header dot btn dash open dash visible. So visibility is going to be visible, then header dot btn dash open dot menu dash img. So the width of this image is going to be 35 pixels, and height is also going to be 35 pixels. Okay, it's done. Then next, header dot menu, and here the height is going to be 100 vh, and the width is going to be 4 50 pixels, and the float is going to be right. Then the background color is going to be this. Okay, so doesn't look that great right now, but let's continue. Then dot menu dash slide dash in, and the position is going to be fixed. Then right 0, and the transition is going to be right and 0.5 seconds. Okay, then menu dash slide dash out. So same as these, just the right is going to be changed to minus 450 pixels. Okay, now header dot menu ul. Now let me just get this property copied and paste it here. Okay, so now we will be able to see the CSS that we are going to apply for this sliding menu. Then margin 30 VH and 10 VH. Then header menu ul li and a. So here padding 10 pixels and 80 pixels. Text decoration none, and color is going to be white, and the font size 28 pixels. And before this, here the display is going to be block type, and the margin 100 pixels and 0 pixel. Okay, header menu ul li a and hover. So background color is going to be this. Then header menu btn close. So the position is going to be absolute, and top 25 pixels, then right 30 pixels, then border is going to be none, and background color is going to be transparent. Okay, now let's set the width and height for this button. So header, menu, btn close, cancel img, and width 50 pixels and height 50 pixels. Okay, so this is our button. Now next up, section img, margin left 50 pixels and height 450 pixels. So okay, it's done. Now at media, max width 450 pixels. Here header dot menu, height 100% and width also 100%. Okay, now menu, slide out, right -100%, then header, menu, ul. So here margin is going to be 25 VH and 9 VH. Then header, menu, ul li a, and padding 10 pixels and 30 pixels. Then section h2, so margin top 80 pixels and margin bottom 40 pixels. Section img, width 300 pixels. I have to change this, and section h2, here I'm going to write font size 30 pixels. Now we have to change here in HTML. Let's change this to out. Okay, so it's hidden again. Now what we have to do is in JavaScript we just have to toggle between these two classes. So let's go on to the main JS file. So here it is. Now when I click on this button right now, then nothing is happening. So let's write the functions for that. So first of all, I'm going to create a variable named menu is equal to document dot get element by id. Then here menu dash id. So if you see in HTML, then here as you can see the id is menu-id. So we got this element, that is the span with this id. Now next we are going to write the function this. Okay, so now function menu open, and then here what we have to write is we have to remove this menu slide out class and insert or add the menu sliding class. So we can do that using this class list dot remove and then the name of the class, so menu dash slide dash in, oh sorry, slide dash out, and then menu dash slide dash in and add. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this works. Now let's write the function for this cancel button. So function menu close. So here we have to do the reverse of this menu open function. So we will remove the menu dash slide dash in class and we will add the out class. So let's see. Okay, it works. Okay, so both of these buttons work now. So this is how you can create this kind of web UI. Okay, so here it is showing this because I have written height here, so change this to width and let's run it. Okay, it's done. So this is how you can create this web UI. So if you like this video, then click on the thumbs up button, and if you want to see more of these videos, then click on the red subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. And I also have a Udemy course of web development from front end to back end, and I have taught HTML, CSS for the front end part and PHP and MySQL for the back end part. So I'm going to give the discounted link in the description down below, so go and check that out. And that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.